Okay, we're in session one. This session actually talks about researching the market you want to go into. Recall that I said earlier on that I went into a children clothing business at some point in time. Now, my friend had come to me, she stays in the UK, and she would normally send clothes, children's clothing, shoes, bags, dresses, shirts, trousers to people in the country to sell, and then they remit the money to her at the end of the day. So she told me it's a very lucrative business. She's been doing it for over 3 years, and everybody she's been giving have been succeeding. So since I was looking for a business, I decided to try my hand on it. I didn't research, I took her word for it, and then I went into the business. Now, the first thing I noticed was by the time I bought it, I assumed because I love buying products for my children, everybody around me would want that too. So the first thing I noticed was the people I talked to, the few people I talked to were not interested. They would rather buy other things because children grow fast enough, and by the time they buy something that expensive and it's less than 3 months, they are buying something else, you know. So I faced those initial challenge and I didn't have any answer for it. Um, at the end of the day, I had a pile of clothes with me. By the time I spoke to a few people and they kept giving the same answer that I had no solution to, I was too scared to go out and market it again. So I'll just talk to one or two people. I was only just able to make a few sales. And 3 months went down the line. The clothes were still with me. 6 months, I still had the clothes. I was too scared to talk to someone else. At the end of the day, I found a shop who was willing to take those items off me and pay me almost half the price whenever they get the money back. In short, I made a loss in that sale. I made a loss in that business. And why was it so? Because I never did my master research. I didn't research the business. I just assumed everything was perfect. Now, most of us are scared of research. When you talk of research, you think it's a very academic thing. For you to do your business, you need to know what you are competing against. A market research, if it's well done, will help you answer these following questions. One, it will give you industry and market information. It will help you to understand your competitors in the business. It will help you understand the profile of the people who are in that business or the customers that are in that business. It will help you develop a competitor profile so you know your customer, your competitors. You see what they are offering, and then you can profile it and create something that would either give you the edge, you know, or it will help you answer some of the questions or the challenges they face. That can be your own strength in your own business. It will help you identify what is being offered currently and see if you want to align with it or you want to do a bit of tweaking. It will also help you to know what you should not offer, what other people have offered and was not successful and they're not offering it again. There's no need for you to go into that industry and try to offer it. It will also help you with your pricing. Now, if something is being sold for $10, you can't come into the business and say you're selling yours for $20. What's different about yours? Why would anybody buy yours? So don't assume you know the market. You need to perform your own business research with an open mind. Don't be too scared and don't be too fixed to your idea that this is what I want to do. A business research is actually to help you so that you can create something that is in the business. You can build on the success. You can do copycat. There's no crime in being a copycat. You can copy and then do some twitches of flavor. It will also help you to know the people you are serving, the people you want to serve, your customers. What are their likes? What are their dislikes? What are the things they don't want? What are the things they're asking for? The feedback. So a market research will help you with it. And good enough, these days, Google is so good, it's called competitive intelligence. You type anything on Google, there are search engines where you can use to get tips on how to align products, how to develop a selling product. SEOs, all those things come to play. If you're interested in those space, you need to go in there and learn about it. So you need to do your market research. What is the business? What's the business you are creating? What's your purpose and your vision? And align your business with it. And when I started out in my coaching, I had to go online into the industry of coaching and find out exactly what is being offered. And I was surprised that it was such a huge industry. I wanted to focus on working women. So I was able to see some industries that were focusing on working women. But there are so many aspects of it. Some were focusing on working women with IT, some focused on working women that were in the NGO space, some focused on working women that were into cosmetics, different aspects. So I had a feel of all the aspects that were there, but I knew what I wanted to do. So I had to drill down. I knew I wanted to work with women who wanted to start their business or had tried starting their business and hadn't been successful. So I went into the niche of SMEs, entrepreneurship, and I saw the offerings that were there. And I saw the numbers. I researched. Your research should show you how many people are in that industry, how large is the industry, how long has the industry been in existence, you know, what range of product do they offer in that industry, what is the general pricing in the industry, where do they offer it, is it only online, do they do seminars, do they do packages? So an in-depth analysis of the industry would help you to identify the offerings in the market, the people there, the size of the market, are there restrictions in that market, and how they offer the product. You could also read on the feedback. People have reviews now. Read on the feedback on some of these pages of some of these offers out there. All the businesses that are offering, you see feedback on their pages, and from that feedback, you can know what is missing in the market, what consumers are asking for, and then start developing and looking if you can create your product in line with this or create your business to align with what customers are seeking. So that's what we need to do here. Please, you need to stop where at any time or as we end this session. Please go into the market and do your research. Research the market, research the industry, research the players. You can research the 10 major players in that industry, research their offering, research the customers' feedback and their pricing. And then we see you in the next session.